ready, please.
It's the Diamond Jubilee Challenge Cup for junior women's quadruple sculls. That's Sir William Perkins in the yellow boat furthest from us, and Lea Rowing Club nearest to the camera in the distinctive orange.
It is distinctive orange kit, isn't it, for the Lea Rowing Club? They're near the Olympic Centre for London 2012, and what a lovely start they're getting, moving away nicely on the right of our picture. Just both crews perfectly getting away, really good lines they're steering. They'll be looking behind them at the orange V and the orange post, pretty much in the same colours as the Lea Rowing Club. And the steers people look behind them, so they get a dead straight line off that. They'll see that they're straight, but they'll also notice in that Lea crew that Sir William Perkins beside them are just starting to edge away to about half a length.
Yeah, really nice smooth start from Sir William Perkins. Quiet work, I think, from them as they just kind of eased away. You almost didn't notice them slipping through the Lea crew. A little bit more kind of, I suppose, powerful swing you can see through the Lea crew. The question is whether that's going to be something they can sustain and attack. I'd say that the Perkins school on the far side looking a little bit more sort of smooth, but a nice long stroke from both crews.
As you say, long, powerful strokes are the way to move the boat as far as we can. So we're now looking in, and this lovely shot of the backs of those William Perkins rowers. You see Perkins written up the middle of their backs, and they're staying right in the middle of the boat. William Perkins has really developed their sculling program, put a lot of effort into that, as we see the Upper Thames Rowing Club in the background of our picture there. We see that gap now. It's just over a little bit of clear water. The crews are into this position about 2/3 of the way through the race now.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult now at this point where you've lost an overlap with the crew in front, and the only way you can sort of check where they are is to glance over the shoulder, which you don't particularly want to do. As we pick them up a touch further down the course here, we can see live pictures of Sir William Perkins on the right of the picture and Lea on the left in this Diamond Jubilee Challenge Cup. It's thrown up so many amazing races through its history, and these two crews will be desperate to get their position booked for tomorrow. Right now it looks like Sir William Perkins are much more confident of the chances of doing that.
Yeah, I think you're right. They're going to feel confident, but they're going to need to just keep their rhythm. And it's a difficult one, isn't it? When you get in front like this, you actually have to stay right in your rhythm. I think you have to keep moving. You don't want any sort of easing off of pressure. One person to take the effort off and think we've got it done. Sometimes that can be the people towards the bows of the boat tend to think it's done, and the people in the stern don't. This one is definitely not done. I'm actually liking the way the Lea are coming back. I think they could even be looking to put a bit of pressure on here in this as we're coming towards the enclosures. This crew performed well at the Hampton Small Boats Head. That's the longer races, more than 2,000 metres. Will they be able to find any more now as they're coming along here? They're certainly giving it a go.
I'd agree with you. I like the way they're moving, and I think that, you know, winning the longer races in the winter is often a sign of strong endurance work that's been done, and I do think they have closed a bit of the gap against Surbiton. Really important for the Surbiton young girls now to respond, and the umpire is warning Sir William Perkins was the crew I was mentioning. Umpire warning Lea. Lea have had to correct their steering. That's cost them a little bit of a critical time as they attack, but they are really moving.
They're really moving. There was me saying that you might be able to relax in Sir William Perkins, but here we go, coming down to the line. This one's pretty much stroke for stroke.
Absolutely. So Sir William Perkins have everything to do, having maybe napped a little bit in the last 200 or 300 metres. The Lea have got momentum. They're rising through Perkins. It's going to go to the line. Well, Lea take it by just a canvas. Brilliant rowing. You called it absolutely right, Greg. The Lea started to pick up and accelerate, and Sir William Perkins weren't quite able to respond.
Well, wow, what a race from the Lea Rowing Club. There was Matt and I thinking this might be done. I'm sure those girls in the William Perkins boat weren't relaxed, but we've seen the result there. A win for the Lea Rowing Club over Sir William Perkins School.
Alice Metcalf, the stroke slumps. It's been a big effort, but a worthwhile effort for her, Anna Beinhocker, Abigail Dawson and Darcy Wynne-Jones in bow. Darcy quite pleased with the crew as she turns them off. They cheer Sir William Perkins. Great effort leading most of the way for Perkins, but it wasn't enough. The Lea had that endurance. They had it in the legs. They had it in the heads. Great race. We said the Diamond Jubilee Challenge Cup produces some of the best racing, and there it is.